Welcome back. My name is Patrick. This is the Oilers Rundown. I haven't done a news video for you guys for quite a while now. I've been tied up with playoff hockey pretty much every other night, so not that I'm complaining, of course. Been loving every second of it. But just thought I'd give you guys an update on some news items I've seen going around recently. So the Colorado Avalanche officially knocked out the St. Louis Blues last night, 4-2. So the Oilers and Avalanche will kick off on Tuesday, May 31st at 6 o'clock. Games 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all start at 6 o'clock. And for Oilers fans in the East, you're starting at 8 o'clock, much better than 10 o'clock, 10:30 start time. So works for Oilers fans right across the country. The Oilers and Avs should be a great series. Nathan MacKinnon versus Connor McDavid. What more can you ask for? Mike and I are going to record our series preview tomorrow, so I should have that up for you guys tomorrow night, Monday morning at the absolute latest. We'll give you our thoughts on the series predictions, all that good stuff. So yeah, you can look forward to that Sunday or early on Monday. So let's get started on the news items for today. Evander Kane. The Oilers signing of Evander Kane is one of those situations that couldn't have possibly worked out any better. 39 points in 43 games in the regular season, 15 points in 12 games in the playoffs. No reports of any problems in the dressing room or off the ice. His coaches and teammates praise him. Kane has delivered in every way for the Oilers. Now, can they keep him? According to reports from TSN's Darren Dreger, the Oilers are willing to give term to keep the price down on Kane. If you're the Oilers, you ideally don't want the number to be above $5 million, and I would have to think 4 years or less on the contract. But it may take more money and term. Clearly, if Kane stays, it will be at the expense of other players. Moving out a contract like Zach Kassian's will be key, but players like Jesse Puljujarvi or Kailer Yamamoto could also be casualties. Personally, I hope the Oilers can find a way to keep Kane. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are in their primes. The time for the Oilers to strike is now. Players like Zach Hyman and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins have contracts that won't look as good in the latter years of the contract, and we may soon be adding Evander Kane to that list. But those contracts are the price you pay for success now. You just have to make sure you're giving those contracts to the right players. Nugent and Hyman are the right guys. I think Kane could be too. Next up, an update on Andrei Kuzmenko. As we know, the Oilers are one of several teams that have met with Andrei Kuzmenko and his agent Dan Milstein, who also represents Evander Kane. Kuzmenko is considered by many one of the top players outside the National Hockey League, and could potentially be a huge acquisition for whichever team can sign him. He's only eligible to sign a 1-year entry-level contract, so money and term aren't huge factors in landing him at this point. The keys are fit and future potential. Kuzmenko wants to sign with a team where he will have opportunity and a team that has the cap space to sign him next season. The Oilers can certainly give him a great opportunity, but if he does have a breakthrough season, money will be tight to sign him going forward. The Oilers would be relying on Dan Milstein's great relationship with Oilers GM Ken Holland, and you would have to think heavy praise from Evander Kane. The Vancouver Canucks are the believed frontrunners to land him at this point, though. Kuzmenko is free to sign at any time, but his agent Dan Milstein has stated they are in no rush to get anything done. I imagine we will have a decision before the opening of NHL free agency on July 13th, as teams that are interested in him will need the ability to plan accordingly. Lastly, there are rumors going around that Bob Nicholson, and possibly even Ken Holland, could be headed for retirement this summer. The Oilers' season is obviously far from over, but another big summer could be on the horizon. I've mentioned this a few times, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Ken Holland give up the title of GM and hand the reins to Keith Gretzky going forward, with Holland remaining in place as president until his contract is up. But time will tell. Well, that's all for me for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Enjoy your weekend, guys. We got more playoff hockey coming on Tuesday, and like I said, be on the lookout for a playoff preview with my good buddy Mike and I covering the Edmonton Oilers and the Colorado Avalanche. Take care, guys. See you soon.